So, I guess I'm starting this just to, I don't know, just to talk, I guess. But I've been through a lot recently. And actually, of the time of speaking, I have a final that's due tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but I'm making this video instead of studying because I'm studying abroad in Korea, and I feel like I've grown as a person, but also backwards at the same time. When I took my midterms, I failed most of them. For some background, I'm an engineering student, and it was so eye-opening to see so many students work so hard and know so much more than I would have even thought if I were to think of myself in my fourth year. I felt like they had a sense of responsibility that I didn't have, and I was motivated by it, right? I told myself after failing the exam, after seeing so many students, so many of my classmates do well in the midterm, and me doing the worst, I had a sense of, I'm gonna study. I'm gonna study and ace the final and end up with a B for all my classes, right? But that didn't happen. I failed 2 finals. I have 4, and I think I might fail tomorrow's. It's really difficult to come to terms with that. And what I've been doing to cope is by getting addicted to YouTube, by overeating, by having negative thoughts, journaling negative thoughts, and at a certain point, I thought it was my health. I thought, recently I've just stopped drinking caffeine, and so I got back on it again, and I think it was a placebo effect, but I kept on trying to make myself think that I was getting better, that I would work harder, that I would stop getting addicted to YouTube, stop laying in bed, stop waking up late. I thought caffeine would make it better, but it didn't. And then I tried to go to multivitamins. I thought I had a vitamin deficiency, and then that didn't really help. Then I tried, waking up early, sleeping early. That didn't help. In fact, I think it made it worse. And I was in a really bad spot, and I think I am now too, making this video. And I think I think I have the ability to do what I need to do, but it's it's also psychological. Like my brain keeps on trying to find ways to just, say no, you're not going to succeed. And at the end, that's my brain, so I'm the one that causes it. And then the craziest thing happened. I I drink some water. I drink a lot of water. And then I felt great. I felt like I can do anything, right? It's so stupid, but I thought water was the problem. So I drank a lot of water. I'm still drinking a lot of water. Not saying that water is, doesn't do anything. It's very, very helpful for your health, but I actually convinced myself that water was the solution. That it wasn't that I didn't want to study, but or be productive. It was that it was that I didn't have enough water to keep care of my health. And so that gave me a whole new perspective on, I guess, how my brain sees my own actions. Does that make any sense? Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. But I want to do so many things. I want to be great. I want to be a better person. I have so many aspirations. And the funny thing is that there's so many self-help resources out there, and I feel like I've pretty much gone through all the hacks, all the tips, all the things that, like, you can go on YouTube and find self-help videos on how to improve yourself, but in the end, I still had a YouTube addiction. Even if I was watching stuff to help me, it was still an addiction. And in the end, it's harder to apply those hacks or tips to yourself and to your life than it is to watch them and think that you're improving as a person. And I think I'm at a point in my life right now where I feel like I'm lost. It's something that I just feel like I don't have the ability to do, to be an engineer, to be as hardworking as others. But I think I'll still push. And I don't know. I feel very lonely. I feel like I have no friends. I feel like I'm at the lowest. Sorry. I'm at the lowest of my academic career, at the lowest of my productivity, at the lowest of my health, my mental health. But I feel like most of all, I feel I feel like an existential I feel like an existential question is always like looming over my head. Just a question mark. Like, what are you doing, right? Like every day I ask myself, what are you doing? And it's and I can rationalize, I can rationalize that maybe this thing, this action that I'm doing isn't the best. But I do it anyways. It's like I'm on autopilot. And no matter how hard I try, I started journaling, started keeping track of my habits. But in the end, I just. And now I'm talking to a camera that's mounted on top of my textbook, on top of my stand, on top of my laptop. When I should be studying for my final. Yeah. That's how it is, I guess.